Welcome back to Alan Wake Part 23, Episode 4, and after the 15 minutes of non-stop exposition, we're finally getting into the action.
We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Oh, come on, Alan. Just because she's one of the goons does not mean that she's a bad
I had to
person.
get to Hartman's office.
She's only
He took
taking
all
orders,
my
but
bank
then
pages.
so were the
That's
Nazis.
where he'd be keeping them.
Fool.
Well, not all the Nazis were terrible people. They were just supporting a terrible regime.
But they were just following orders, weren't they?
Not all of them. Ooh,
The markers in the
voxophone.
tape said they were recording what
Voxophone.
Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
These are genuine
Alan
marital
doesn't really
difficulties.
sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he...
What would you say to him if he was ironically listening to this conversation right now?
I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore.
I thought you said exposition hour was over.
He just keeps me in the dark.
Continuance.
I'm so alone here. Even when he's home.
Pertinacity.
Help me, doctor.
See, even Alan is rolling his eyes like, what the
Well,
fuck?
if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
I mean, mind you, this is why I like Alan Wake, is because there is a lot of, like, exposition. There is a lot of characters and situations and shit. But
Well, I'll be sure to bear that
now
in
we're
mind.
just sitting here
Hearing
waiting
her
for them to
voice,
finish
what
talking.
she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
So now we finally realize, yep,
Mott fails Hartman.
wasn't
What?
happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake
Now,
to
is that
say he needed more
is that the
time,
right spelling for
and he
bear
gave that
here?
2 days. Less than Wake
Oh,
had asked
whi-
him to
which
show
bear?
who was in charge.
Oh
As if when
yeah.
you're bearing a load.
Versus, all right. Can you bear with it? Can you bare your teeth? Bear means to BEAR means to like endure. BARE means to either expose or denude or something like that.
Yeah, fuck the English language.
English sucks.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
As police officers, they don't
Speaking
really
of
have to
asses,
respect that.
Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where
The
you
law
were.
meets
That
the
guy's
law.
crazy, Al. But he let me
Barry's
go,
law.
And then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up. But when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
It wasn't Rose that did it, though. It was the force behind Rose.
Barry, I
Yeah,
love you, man.
That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Open the door.
Okay, All right, video game time. We're now pushing buttons. We're now waiting for characters to. Oh god damn! It's a
All the pages
cutscene.
I had on me. And more.
This of course assumes that you've actually been picking up the manuscript pages this whole time.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie, and I'll shoot you in the face.
How do you get the gun?
There was a gun on the table.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot.
It is Hartman's office after all.
Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
And this is
Wait,
how you
listen to
make
me.
stuck-up
This is a
assholes
mistake.
finally shut up.
Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
But did you expect menacing bookcase?
And so Dr. Hartman gets eaten by the darkness.
And Alan Wake can't help but grin.
Mind you, what that actually means, of course, is that Hartman is actually, you know,
Hartman followed the
in control of the
Alan Wake
darkness
with
from
his
here on out,
binoculars.
because that's how
When the
supervillains
lighter
are
hit
born.
the water, he ordered Jack to
No,
take
he's
the gun
dead.
to him. The spot
Oh,
was
okay.
Let me just dispel that right now. Hartman is dead.
The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
So the whole thing is that, you know, episode 2 was like, okay, maybe it is just human forces at work that are fucking with them. But then you realize that the humans do not have real control in this situation. No, it is slowly moving, advancing darkness from behind.
You know, like ETC.
Poltergeist!
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
That's right, we don't have a flashlight at the moment. Wait, we have the key, so we can jumpstart the generator, right?
Yes! Let us return to the generator that we conspicuously left behind with the dialogue. God damn it, wait for the thing to actually go.
Timing.
Yep, just wait for it. Wait for it. Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop the furniture. Pop, pop, pop. Ouch.
Papa, paparazzi. Scary, scary critic. Hospital full of sick people in death.
This is actually rather intense, you know, having all this shit happen, all this shit happen at once.
Yeah, first-time players may actually die a few times during this sequence, just saying. I still have no flashlight.
Manuscript page.
Story time.
Hartman's mission.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe. Or
So that's
worse.
why he hates video
It was
games.
enough for
Fuck
Hartman to
him.
maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Mind you, being a producer for video games is a pretty shitty business right now. But actually, that would mean that Hartman would fit right in, wouldn't it?
Oh, of course. Hartman doesn't mind putting out shitty material. He's not even the one working on it. Spinning ball of doom. Coming to a theater near you. Okay, wait.
So they're trying to bolt down this door.
Okay,
It worked.
let's go. Ow. Don't touch the ball. I really don't like poltergeists. Because they deal a lot of damage and they're kind of hard to avoid.
Front door, front door, front door.
Oh my god. Help me, please, for the love of Jesus. Wait, the door's open. Go.
It is?
Just go, man. You weren't paying attention. Wait, is this still closed? Okay, now it's open. You were supposed to get the clue that the ball destroyed the door that got you into that room.
And
oh god.
Yay!
Oh god.
But now we have to deal with the police officers. Oh, it is Barry. Okay.
Oh, Barry, thank God you're still sane. Listen to me. You have to get out of here.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Of course.
Guys,
I don't have
hedge
a light.
mages in the dark
Check this
are kind
out.
of scary.
No.
Not very scary, but kind of scary.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al!
Who left
Can we
the
not look
toaster
at the
on?
house? Lithium batteries.
Giant
No,
shaky
focus on the gate.
Quickly. Oh, there's still time. Don't hit me, bro.
More batteries.
It's so nice to have people on the same page for a change.
Yeah.
Because now that Barry has witnessed all this crazy shit, he doesn't think that Alan Wake is crazy anymore.
Or at least as crazy. I mean, he still would prefer Alan to actually follow his production schedule, but you know, it's kind of hard to follow a production schedule when the underworld is trying to kill you in your butt.
Do I have a continuance clause that specifically refers to situations in which armies of darkness are rising from the earth?
No, but if you're willing to speed up your production, we'll be able to you know, talk about granting such a clause.
I would love to speed up my production very much, but unfortunately both of my arms are tied behind my back and Shadow Men are shaking axes in front of my face.
Do you still have access to a pen?
I do have access to a pen. Would you like me to use my teeth?
No, I want you to stab the guys that are attempting to prevent you from working, then get back to work.
Okay, I need melee weapons.
You have a pen.
I have a flashlight and a pen. Okay, let's do this. Go Father Anderson on you with no arms.
We never actually finished watching A House of Ultimate, damn it.
No, we didn't. I was very tempted to watch the Team 4-star parody before anything else. I think they finally finished the whole series.
No, there's still an episode out. They still need to do the fight with Walter.
Get away from me, you big bastard. Things that, lead.
It's not really lead though, isn't it mostly copper?
Yeah, it's not really lead anymore. Lead is heavy and it inflicts unnecessary damage on the human body.
Hartman heard
or anybody for that matter.
He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now,
that's not what happened. Hartman woke up the thing in the lake.
Naturally prepared for a situation like this.
No, it was. Hartman is aware of the thing in the lake. He did not awaken it though. That was Wake awakened it. Sleep, dreams.
Have we actually had that explored as to how Wake did that?
Not really, but like you can kind of infer that the lady in the lake needed like somebody to conduct the power.
So right now, Wake is mostly just channeling her.
Yes, precisely. But he's
unwillingly channeling.
Unwillingly channeling, yes, very much so. I died on this part, so.
Hi, Birch.
So we could dispel just a little tension because these birds actually hit really fucking hard when you're only paying attention to Birch. Scary demon man has lots of demon health. God damn it, birds. Oh, I just got it. Birch, birds sitting on birch branches.
All right. Dude, take the flare gun ammo.
Yes, yeah. Take the flare gun and then actually remember to use it, which I actually have quite some difficulty with. What's the function? Ow. God damn it. Destroy birds. Do it, you fool.
You know, this part reminds me a lot of Ed, and Eddie, where Ed absolutely hates birds. Because they keep stealing his freaking orders. And in the next part, we will attempt to redo this boss fight, question mark? No, we're done with the boss fight. Okay.